Some of us think holding on makes us strong, but sometimes it is letting go.
Whoever wants music instead of noise, joy instead of pleasure, soul instead of gold, creative work instead of business, passion instead of foolery, finds no home in this trivial world of ours. There is a miracle in every new beginning. Within you there is a stillness and sanctuary to which you can retreat at any time and be yourself. The true profession of a man is to find his way to himself. You have to try the impossible to achieve the possible. Love your suffering. Do not resist it. Do not flee from it. It is only your aversion to it that hurts, nothing else. I have always believed, and I still believe, that whatever good or bad fortune may come our way, we can always give it meaning and transform it into something of value. The bird fights its way out of the egg. The egg is the world. Who would be born must first destroy a world. The bird flies to God, that God's name is Abraxas. If I know what love is, it is because of you. Learn what is to be taken seriously and laugh at the rest. Siddhartha, I see you suffering, but you're suffering a pain at which one would like to laugh, at which you'll soon laugh for yourself. There is no reality except the one contained within us. Without words, without writing, and without books, there would be no history, there could be no concept of humanity. Youth ends when egotism does, maturity begins when one lives for others.
We are not going in circles. We are going upwards. The path is a spiral. We have already climbed many steps.
I have been and still am a seeker, but I have ceased to question stars and books. I have begun to listen to the teaching my blood whispers to me.
Siddhartha stopped fighting his fate this very hour, and he stopped suffering. To achieve the possible, we must attempt the impossible again and again.
When we hate a person, what we hate in his image is something inside ourselves. Whatever isn't inside us can't excite us. Because the world is so full of death and horror, I try again and again to console my heart and pick the flowers that grow in the midst of hell.
I wanted only to live in accord with the promptings which came from my true self. Why was that so very difficult? There's no reality except the one contained within us. That's why so many people live an unreal life. They take images outside them for reality and never allow the world within them to assert itself. Theory is knowledge that doesn't work. Practice is when everything works and you don't know why.
He had loved and he had found himself. Most people love to lose themselves.
When you like someone, you like them in spite of their faults. When you love someone, you love them with their faults.
The river has taught me to listen. You will learn from it too. The river knows everything. One can learn everything from it. You have already learned from the river that it is good to strive downwards, to sink, to seek the depths.
You are only afraid if you are not in harmony with yourself. People are afraid because they have never owned up to themselves. A whole society composed of men afraid of the unknown within them.
Everyone can perform magic. Everyone can reach his goals if he is able to think, if he is able to wait, if he is able to fast.
Knowledge can be communicated, but not wisdom. One can find it, live it, be fortified by it, do wonders through it, but one cannot communicate and teach it. The river taught us how to listen with a silent heart, with a waiting open soul.
Thank you for listening. Do subscribe us for more inspirational content like this. Comment your thoughts and tell us what you want to see next.
Quotes tree.